Hello?
Yeah. I decided to wait until you came on to go live because sometimes y'all has be taking like 15 minutes.
Yeah, my bad. I'm back. Sorry, I was trying to get my audio going. My bad. My audio's all fucked up.
um, you know what I'm saying? So let's wait a little bit. We can just talk about some bullshit until it's just a couple minutes. You know, that's how you do live streams. In case you didn't know,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? It's an interesting shirt. Collar's kind of interesting there.
I'm at the crib.
I can tell. Damn.
That's the ultimate sign of depression to me. You gotta do
Okay.
that. You gotta do that crease and what I'm saying, gotta okay.
Somebody's in the building. We're gonna talk about the Euros first match day. We're gonna talk a little bit about Copa America, which starts Thursday.
Taking
But
too long.
what Copa America?
Yeah, I wanted to start already.
Um, and then we'll talk. But we'll wait a couple minutes. You know what I mean? Caesar, what's the deal, dog? You coming to the party? You forgot what day it is.
July 5th?
July 6th, sir.
I was close. I would have showed up the wrong day.
Yeah, I wouldn't have opened the door either.
Wow.
Okay. What you got? What you gonna do for Juneteenth tomorrow? What you getting
Uh,
me? Because this is my holiday, nigga, not yours.
wow.
I'm gonna ask.
Um,
I'm gonna ask some white person to cash out me for Juneteenth, and I'm asking you too. Because
ask a white person to get you a Kia EV9.
yeah, because first, because you, they didn't experience slavery in this country, and neither did your people.
So you're associating us together.
Yes,
So
yes.
you're like you're
Actually,
by
actually,
some twisted logic, you've decided to lump in whites that oppressed black people historically and immigrants. You're like, let's bring y'all together.
okay. You know, actually, you might even be. What up, Alex? You might even be worse because you're from a mestizo country. So you got like so much European blood in you. You're like really
You're
guilty,
saying
actually.
I'm worse than the white man did to America.
You're
I'm
you're,
worse.
you're worse
You're
than
still a little nationalist. I don't really like
you,
this very much.
you're potentially worse than white Americans
I
because
think you are a 2008 Republican, and I hate it. Like you're a
okay,
2008 Republican.
I think that you as Caesar, because of all your Portuguese blood in you, you
You're
might
saying
be.
all. I don't like the all you're saying. You're saying like it's like I'm stockpiled in Portugal in me. Did you not see me? Me? What about like Thais or something? Me? No.
Well, let's not bring up Thais. Actually, let's not do that. Anyway, let's talk about because I don't know what you was trying to do. He was like, "Let's okay, let me just not even keep going." Anyway, Caesar, we got Big Alex in the building. Make sure you follow him on Twitter, smart underscore Alex, I think. Um, and just for anyone in here, there is the StreamYard link in the chat. You click it, you come on board. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. We will talk about NASCAR. We'll talk about Ice Spice.
We'll talk about Valorant esports.
We'll talk about Valorant esports, whatever you want to do. But Caesar, Friday, June 14th, the 2024 Euros started. Now I'm gonna ask you this question, and I don't want you to cap. How many matches have you watched?
4 or 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
I
Okay.
watched France, Austria, Turkey versus
Georgia.
Georgia, Germany, Scotland, Portugal, and these losers. Czech. Oh, and I watched a little bit of the game. Which is the one that is it Slovenia or Serbia? The one that
So Slovenia played Denmark. They drew.
I watched
Slovakia
that one too.
Slovakia beat Belgium.
I watched both those, yeah. So
Damn.
6, yeah.
Okay, well, I've watched 2. I watched Poland, Netherlands, and I watched Portugal versus Czechia. And I feel great about that. I don't know what the hell you're doing watching Denmark versus Slovenia.
I did want to see my boy Big Casper was going to get in the game. Big Casper Dolberg, my dog, Big Casper. He didn't get in the game.
Former Nice legend.
That's for former Nice legend is what they call him.
I think he got robbed. I think his family got robbed twice in Nice.
I mean, he's a hood booger, and I respect it. I like Casper Dolberg.
He was catching it.
And I wanted to see how I wanted to hate watch Belgium. I did a little hate watch. Like I watched Belgium to just hate watch a little bit.
Okay. Alex did agree with you in Turkey versus Georgia. It was lit, but we're not getting into that yet.
Incredible game. Oh,
we're not
so
getting
lit.
We're not getting into that just yet. Sevilla legend. Casper Dolberg was on Sevilla
for like around the block in the corner for a little bit.
You know what?
He's traveled a little bit.
I also I'm like, damn, am I getting him wrong? Because I feel like it was him, but like maybe I'm wrong. He's only 26.
He's been on like 800 teams. Okay, that's how I know he's ghetto as hell. He's like, you must be ghetto if they got you on 18 teams already.
Okay, yeah,
partier.
He was on Nice. He was on one of them Ajax teams that were really good.
Yeah, he was young back then.
He was on Nice. He actually was decent for a little bit, but he's back in. He's in Belgium now, scrugging. I think he's a hood booger. Yeah. But the Euros have started off pretty. There's been some good games. There's some big. There's been some big results. I feel like looking at the first match day, I feel like the biggest result is Spain beating the dog shit out of Croatia 3-0. Croatia being one of the better teams. Like that's not necessarily an upset, but you're not expecting Spain to beat them 3-0 because Spain really ain't been that good for a while either.
I agree. 3-0 is a lot, but I think Croatia was vastly overrated going to this tournament. I'm gonna keep it real. Like their only strikers was that one Kamarj dude who got sent to play Besiktas. Like it's really not the same team as it was. They do have my favorite FIFA gem player, Pekovic, the striker who the big old 6'4" striker. I rock with him. He plays for Hajduk Split, but yeah, that team is just
Caesar. I need you to chill out trying to pronounce Croatian team names and stuff.
Big FIFA,
just relax.
Legend.
Just relax.
Bro. Croatia, I think a little overrated. That midfield getting a little archaic. But it's a little respect. Getting a little archaic, that midfield.
Archaic. I mean, let me see how old Brozovic is. Brozovic is 31. He plays in Saudi Arabia. Kovacic is what, 20? 30.
30.
And then you got Modric, who's old as dog shit, but I mean, he still do his thing. It's still I'm sorry, not an upset, but it's still like a big result that you're not necessarily expecting.
They don't really have that dude up there though. They don't have that guy, you know what I mean? And what's his name? Your boy. Your boy came off the bench, number 4, the winger that was on Tottenham. What's his name again?
Oh, Perisic, number 14.
Perisic. He just came back from ACL tear. He's playing out in Croatia now. It's like he's not really that dude no more. So no disrespect though, but
he's been a baller in the past though.
He's a certified legend. That's a real legend right there.
Croatia has 2 players that play for Man City, Kovacic and Gvardiol. So that's kind of a big deal.
Gvardiol had like 4 shot attempts. I'm like, if your center back got the most shot attempts, what are we really doing in these streets right now?
I seen him score a nice goal for
he's good though.
For City. But I mean, what were you expecting really when Nacho started for Spain? When Nacho starts, you always got a shot if you're Spain. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, Yamal was getting it cracking. It was a tough game. They stomped on Croatia.
Let's go back though. Germany beat up on Scotland. That wasn't really a big shock. Scotland sucks. Switzerland beat up on Hungary.
Switzerland
That's
beat up
cool.
on Hungary.
3-1. Hungary's not that great. Switzerland has some good players. Like they got destroyed in the World Cup against Portugal. That was like unexpected. I think it was like 6-0, something like that. But like Switzerland has a good team.
Yeah.
Italy beat Albania 2-1. That's a derby. That's
Hmm?
a derby.
I didn't want to watch that. I didn't want to get up 6 a.m. for that.
Who the hell wants to watch Italy play? But
I'm okay.
that's a big
It
derby.
is. I was hoping it was gonna be a fight, but they were just being boring. I know there was some racism in that damn field. I know there was talking a little mess in that field. I mean, I would be.
I remember back when I was a kid, they used to show Albanians like trying to get to Italy through the Adriatic Sea, like hanging on ropes on the side of boats. Like it was bad. And I had an Albanian girlfriend, and I used to make fun of her about that.
Yeah, I would never be that desperate to go to Italy. But go ahead.
But shout out to her, Claudia. She was a real one, and her sister Clea. They're doing their thing. Netherlands did beat Poland. They sort. I'm sorry.
They squeaked that joint out.
Yes, they sort of left it late. They sort of left it wait. Like I feel like with Netherlands though, like they're figuring it out a little bit. It's like
I'm gonna give them credit. I would have not expected them. Not saying he should. I didn't think they were gonna start to pay. I know not. Would always start to pay, but I feel like the consensus with like soccer commentators is like that they're gonna start Werghurst or whatever his name is, or that other big giant guy. But they went for it. I think that was a good lineup. Having some guys out there. Xavi, Gapko looked really good. He always looks pretty dangerous, honestly. So
Cody Gakpo is really good. Xavi Simons didn't do much. He had maybe one moment, but he wasn't really.
Is it? Are they them with that crazy good goalie? They got some baller goalie, right? The Dutch have some 19-year-old Wugun or some baller, but that late goal was clean. That was a clean finish with the left foot. Big old giant Dutch striker. They're good for those.
That dude, I didn't really know who he was. I damn near want to call him reindeers, but
reindeers. The guy that is he Filipino or something? What is he?
I want to see if he's Indonesian or something like that.
Yeah, I'm like, I seen him. He plays for Milan. I seen him 3 times. I'm like, this guy has to be like an islander.
Yeah, he's from Indonesia.
That's actually really cute.
His parents are from Indonesia.
He's good though.
He was impressing me. I never seen him play in real life.
Yeah, he plays for Milan. He's a good player.
Okay, well then I would never see him. But I liked him though. Kind of like an attacking midfielder, has some size on him.
That they got rid of the other. Remember the Belgian giant dude they had? Something with a K, and he's at Atalanta now.
Yes.
Literally, he was kind of playing whack for Milan. They started Reindeer Man. He started balling. They're like, oh, we don't need this big old big-headed
blonde
no more. Yeah, blonde kid. We don't need him no more. I was gonna say something crazy, but we don't need this kid no more. So they sent him back to this Atalanta. I think they're gonna keep him, and they're solid with Reindeer. He's good.
I do like Reindeer games. He's a solid player. I was impressed. I was like, I never seen this guy before, and he's a good player. It'll be cool to see if he can get to a bigger club because AC Milan's trash. We did see some games where bigger clubs.
Didn't they just win Serie A last year?
No, Inter did.
Last year before this one.
No, Inter. No, I'm joking. He wasn't there. We did see some matches where bigger clubs didn't really impress, so to speak. And we'll I'll say these two, and then we'll talk about Belgium, Slovakia after. But England only beat Serbia 1-0, and France beat Austria 1-0. And I feel like France was an own goal, wasn't it? Or no? Yeah, it was an own goal for France. So we've seen 2 teams that are favorites, at least among the top 4 favorites in the tournament. Because even Jude Bellingham scored that early. It was kind of early, 13 minutes or something like that.
Goal. Yeah, that was an aggressive goal. Goddamn.
That was an aggressive header. He's a big body Benz.
I'm worried about his little shoulder there. I'm like, you better be careful though. You were in that shoulder pad for 6 months. You jumping around like that. I don't know, man. You might get surgery or something for that.
Yeah, who knows? But do you feel like, maybe is it just like the first match nerves, or like maybe these teams ain't as built like that as we thought? What'd you think?
No, I think that there's nerves, and I think there's much more pressure on the bigger teams to perform. I think that a lot of these guys are big personalities too, big players on their clubs. A lot of these teams, those players are prominent players on their team. So now they're kind of playing that weird game of figuring out. But on the smaller teams, usually they have one prominent guy who you can play through and everyone else can get a chance to do their thing. That's a totally different cohesion. I think that that's why maybe we saw the way the game was between Turkey compared to these big games and big teams. These guys are really out here like trying to find them place and maybe not be too disrespectful and just get that chemistry going. France, they looked weird. I mean, I don't know what's going on with France. I don't know. I guess you have Griezmann at CDM. You have a lot of weird going on. There was a couple chances Mbappe had that goal. I'm going to give a pass to who played the Serbia 1-0. That was, you said Serbia 1-0, right? Belgium? No.
That was England.
England. Yeah. I'm going to give England a pass on that 1-0 because watching that game, that's Serbia is like, there's like big physical European teams. That's a big physical good European team. Like they're like pretty good. They have pretty good players that get it cracking on Serbia.
Austria's pretty good too, though.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying they're bad either. I'm saying like Czech is not a good big team. Like they didn't look very good. But like Serbia has like players you could tell have a lot of skills. Like those guys play on big teams. Like a lot of talent on that team. The Milinkovic 84 brothers on that team, all ballers. But I think that was like a tough, more physical game for the win. Those are like a grind out game. I think that when they play some of the other teams in the group, I think they can do a little better. England personally, but that was like a grind out win that. And at least it was a goal by your own team rather than an own goal. So, true. But yeah, I don't. And also Southgate is the worst subber of all time. So I don't even know what on earth some of those subs are, but whatever.
We saw, honestly, like when I'm looking at France, their starting lineup, you got Mbappe, Thuram, Dembele.
Yeah, Thuram was a lot of times on the left and Mbappe was in the middle.
Yeah,
I thought that was a little weird. But I mean, hey, like, look, man, what do I know? I don't know what goes on in France, but I just think that's so weird.
Caesar, Mbappe, he's a center forward now. Yeah, those left wing days are over.
Is it really that? Is that over at 26? It's over at 25.
I was like 26. Damn. No, he's
already over. I would expect that later on, but all right.
There's too much defensive responsibility, and he doesn't want to do that.
Yeah, he's not out here tracking back like that in these streets.
But I'm just like,
he did break his nose though.
If you want to, I just don't love this lineup with. It's just like Deschamps has to play Antoine Griezmann, dude. Like, and I'm just like, dog, like.
I think Griezmann is a great guy to bring on into the game. Bring him into the game because he does a lot of funny stuff. He's a good sub. I don't think you want to start him. I think you have a lot of midfield talent on that team. Conte looked so good. Oh, he looked so good out there. You have a lot of guys that play solid, really good midfield work. I'm like, you're starting Griezmann and Rabiot in the middle. I want to pull my hair and eat it. Like, don't do that.
Also, it's just like, dude, you got Camavinga. Like, I just play
a 4 off the bench is so crazy to me. I'm like, why is this guy going off the bench?
Just play a 4-3-3. Like, just play a solid 4-3-3, and Griezmann is out of there. And don't start Thuram. Start like who like
that Big Laka, dog.
Well, he didn't get called up, but
come on, get my boy Big Laka.
Play the beater Kingsley Coman on the left. Play Barcola on the left. Play an actual left winger.
They want to start Thuram just because he won Serie A, and like that's great. But if you're gonna start Thuram, I'm gonna keep road. You got to keep him in the middle, dog. Keep the dude in the middle. His winger days are from when he was messing around in Mönchengladbach. Yeah, in Germany, he's gonna sauce up guys on the wing when he's 21. Those days are over, dude. He's playing in Italy. He's in the middle playing with Lautaro. Keep this man in the middle, please. I don't know what we're doing with this Mbappe thing, or they got to switch into like more of a 4-4-2 or something because it's just not going to work if you're going to have Griezmann in the middle and Thuram out wide and Mbappe in the middle. Like, who are we kidding with here? Like,
And you're starting Adrian Rabiot. Like I just it's just
in the year of our
unbelievable.
Lord, you're
Like
starting Adrian Rabiot.
like you got Chouameni and Kamavinga on the bench, dude. Like what are we talking?
Tremaine's injured.
Oh, he's still hurt. He's still hurt.
Mhm.
Okay, what the hell is he doing there? Bring Guendouzi. But but yeah,
Dizzle.
but whatever. I mean, they won still, but like
They did.
you expect France. I mean, Austria is a good team. You expect them to get like an actual goal. And Serbia, I feel like, when you're a favorite, you should be like actually like showing it, but whatever. At least they didn't.
Because Austria has Sabitzer, and anytime you have Sabitzer, you might have you can't beat them like that.
Yeah, and they got Kevin Danzo, who's good. They got some other good players too. But at least you didn't go out like Belgium to Slovakia 1-0. That's rough.
Yeah, 2 disallowed goals. I think that the only time Belgium started to look decent is when they subbed out Carrasco. Like Carrasco, I think he's okay. I just don't know if that's really the dude I'm trying to rely on right now. He's playing on Al Shahabab, I think. Shahabab? I think I might pronounce that wrong.
Damn.
Shabab?
Shabab.
Shabab. Okay. He's playing out there. He looks like he lost 15 pounds. I mean, the man is a twig. Shahabab. And then you have and the minute Belgium looked good was when Openda came on. Openda came in. Oh, this is a man. What I like about him is that he is a certified, like, through and through striker. Like, he's gonna do everything to score. Whether he's gonna score, he did a beautiful run where they said that his shoulder blade or his foot was outsides. His arm,
there's a handball.
The weird, yeah. I bet you probably thought that was a handball, so it's all good. But
it was.
He slapped
the ball down.
Okay. It wasn't inadvertent, though. You could tell.
No, it wasn't, but he still did it. He dribbled the ball.
It sucks.
He dribbled the ball, dog.
Yeah, that's okay. They don't call travels anymore. But anyway, so it's all double dribble. It's okay. Openda looked good. De Bruyne looked real slow. That team looked rough. Who else was ball? And then they have that midfielder. Onana, right? He plays for. Does he play for Brighton? Who does he play for? Tottenham. He plays for Tottenham.
No, Everton, I think.
Everton. Yeah. The 6'4" dude or big guy. Yeah. He had like 3 headers, and all of them went like 2 miles an hour. I'm like, I don't. What are we doing here? So Belgium has an identity issue. They look rough. They look like the remnants of all the floundering I talked about in the past. They just look like the leftovers of that skills. It looks.
Honestly, I feel like they should not start Lukaku.
I think Lukaku is okay to start, but you need to start Openda. Like, I think you need to have somebody with him because you can't. He's not in the same physical shape as he was before to be the solo 9 up there. You need to have it so he had another strikers with him like Openda who makes things happen. And while Lukaku's lagging behind, he can do a finish or something. He had 2 crossbar hits. I'm not upset with that.
They started Trossard, who's also a center forward. I just feel like there's these teams that are just starting too many like offensive guys. Like play a 4-3-3. Have Doku somewhere on left or right. He can
Doku needs to be on the left, not on the right. I don't know why Doku's on the right. He needs to be on the left, dude. Don't put him on the right no more, please.
Agreed. I mean, he can't really shoot for real, but like
no, but he gets like a better setup for himself on the right. He looks like he's only running out of bounds. Like it looks like he's only gonna fall out of bounds every time. Like he's too fast that direction.
Yeah. Well, do that. Start KDB in the midfield. Like just play a 4-3-3, and you got other guys that can play on the wing. Like you don't have to like do this 4-2-3-1 where you got all these dudes. Play a 4-3-3. Put your best players in there and play. But it could be too late for Belgium. Like it could just be over for them.
I mean, they won. They lost, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they lost. And not to say like, oh, their tournament's over because they lost 1 match, but like let's see who they play next. Belgium plays Romania next, who beat up on Ukraine, which is a hate crime. And then they have Ukraine. So they could still advance, but we'll see. honestly, like
I think
I would like to see Openda start over Lukaku just because Lukaku slows your game down. Like, play with somebody who's like really going to run those channels. And honestly, I'm just like, can Lukaku retire, dude? Like, I'm kind of just over
what
him,
is wrong
dude.
with you?
He,
I
I'm
don't.
over. I never
You're
liked him.
weird. What are you?
I
What's
never
wrong with
liked him.
you?
I
He's
never liked
32.
him.
Can you be relaxed?
How old is he?
He's 32. What are you talking about? Retire?
He's 32. I thought he was younger than that.
And you think that's okay to say retire?
I'm over that fool, dude. I'm tired of Lukaku, dude. Like,
KDB never impressed me in an international tournament. I remember that one goal he did though. That's about it.
who?
KDB.
Oh, let me see how old this fool is. 31? Damn, I thought he was younger than that. He don't got to retire, but I'm just over him.
Nainggolan is a legend. They need Nainggolan back, dog. Get him out there with a pack of cigarettes.
Dog, okay, Alex, I'm not going to say Nainggolan's better than KDB because they kind of do different things, but Belgium, the reason why they did not win 2018 World Cup is because Roberto Idiot Martinez did not bring in Roger Nainggolan. He did not call him up. We had like a whole episode about that.
I'll never forget that. That was an atrocity.
It's just like, dude, he's your best midfielder at that
I hate
time.
Roberto
dude.
Martinez. I hate
Like,
him.
Roger Nainggolan's the best dude you got, dude. Like, he was so good at that time, and you're not going to call him up because your ego or whatever. Unbelievable, dude.
He
But
said something about like, yeah, no one's bigger than a team or something. Like, shut up, dude.
he said like, oh, like positionally or something like that. I kind of can't remember now, but it was some bullshit. He just didn't like him. Roger Nainggolan is a bit of a wild card, but like, he's the best player you got, dude.
He's
like,
a wild card, but those kind of guys are so good for international teams. Look at Quaresma on Portugal, like a certified wild card. Any team is probably going to pay for that and only get 3 goals a year, maybe. Who knows? Maybe he gets injured. But when that man gets a call up, and you're playing these games where it gets wild and scrappy, you need a guy who just does wild shit. Like some of these teams, you can tell are too like stuck in that like third year because they don't have that like wild card player. And that wild card player makes those elite teams to the next level. Like a guy doesn't care that everybody in his team is a Ballon d'Or. I don't care. I got called up. I'm gonna get this ball. I'm gonna do 3 Travellas. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna get it cracking. Those guys make a difference in international play. It's a whole different game than club ball.
I'm gonna make Bam really mad and do outside of the boot crosses because I know Bam hates them so much. I'm gonna do it.
The goalie on the other team.
It's gonna be accurate because God hates Bam.
Yeah, they're all trying to make it onto those the Euros and World Cup slow-mo cam videos. That's their goal. Is to be in the slow-mo cam.
Yeah,
they want to be in a slow-mo.
Doing an outside of the boot cross, which I'm gonna.
Bam is like, please stop it. Do a side foot pass or a back heel only.
No, I'm like, use your other foot. Don't just do it.
Someone does a Travella, Bam doesn't say anything. Someone does a back heel, Bam texts me immediately. Nice back heel.
Yeah, his back heels are great. They need to do them more often. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, Belgium. They can still be fine, but it is
I disagree
embarrassing.
with benching Lukaku though. I think I would rather see them bench Carrasco, especially watching that game. I don't know how much you really watched. You're kind of a fake watcher. You
Belgium, Slovakia?
Yeah, you didn't watch it.
No, I didn't watch any one.
So you don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I watched the highlights.
What? It was even worse in real life. Trust me.
Lukaku just like, dude,
just watch the highlight. You don't know. He could have had 7 shot attempts all legit, and you would have known.
Caesar, okay. I disagree with what I saw online. People saying like, "Oh my God, he missed these shots. He missed these shots." I disagree with that narrative. There was one shot that was close that got saved. That's not a miss, dude. Like the goalie saved it. There was one off the crossbar. Like y'all care about the crossbar. So like, I didn't think that he was wasteful in front of goal. He had a decent game for a center forward. It wasn't bad, but like you said, Openda came on and there's like a different energy. I just feel
Openda came on. It was like, now we're playing. Now we're here to play.
I just feel like Lukaku doesn't have that same like pace in his game like he used to.
Exactly. So just do like they do in Italy. They always pair him up with another striker. Bring
No,
Openda in there. Yes, shut up. Bring
no.
Openda in. Bench Carrasco. Okay, you can keep
Yeah,
Doku on the
Carrasco's
left.
playing left back. What does that have to do with anything?
What are you talking about?
Carrasco's playing left back. They don't have nothing to do with nothing.
No, I'm not. I'm not paying attention to that stupid ass formation they got. That's not real.
He was
Okay.
playing left back. I've seen it.
Okay. First of all, stop saying that to me while eating banana chips or whatever the hell you're doing. This is crazy. Okay, you're insane right now. Yeah, or a mango, whatever this is.
Are you blind? First of all, also Alex, this is how you spell his name.
If you write slurs, yes, yeah, it's 9 going. Yeah, dead ass. That's a 9 right there. Yeah. So Belgium, they have a lot of work to do. That call-ups are all goofy as hell. That team is. It looks like it's the fragile remains of a once dream lineup. So we'll see.
They have good players. They don't have a lot of good players on the bench, to be honest with
They
you.
don't really have as much talent as people. They have the name, but they don't have the talent they used to. I'm sorry, buddy. That shit is over. After the last loss we saw that I called, it was so over for them. It's been over, dog.
Caesar, they have that dude Feist or whatever. This fool literally played in the championship last year. Like, he played for Leicester in the championship. Like, he started for them.
It's over.
They don't have like good ass players. I got another dude who plays in Belgium playing center back. Castagne plays for no wait. I thought he don't tell me he plays for Leicester too. No, he played in Fulham last season. Like, they don't have dudes that's like ballers. Like, they do have some ballers that play.
Openda's a baller. Like, Openda's a good player.
Yeah,
Doku's a good player. They have good players.
Their back line is trash, dude.
Very. It's so done for. Like, there's no young Belgian talent people are excited about in the back line right now.
You're starting a 20-year-old who plays for Anderlecht on the back line. Like, that's scary.
Also, who was also low key to know was good. That kid Bakayoko, I think he plays for Feyenoord.
Who?
The winger Bakayoko, I think.
Yeah. He plays in
baller. That kid's a baller. Why is he not starting over Carrasco left back? Great. Put that man up starting up top then.
Bakayoko plays for PSV.
PSV.
Like, he runs around and does his thing, but
yeah,
I've only seen him for PSV. You never know what that means in real life, because playing in Netherlands don't really translate.
Xavi did that too.
Yeah, he balled out in the Netherlands, and then he got in Champions League, and he was trash. I watched that fool be garbage in Champions League. But yeah, so Caesar, why don't you go ahead and talk about, for whatever reason, you're watching Turkey versus Georgia.
A cracker of a match.
And then y'all hyped up that goal by Arda Güler. That shit was dead regular. It was just from far out. That goal was not that impressive, dude. It's just a left-footed curler. That's what they all do. You've seen that a million times, dude.
Sometimes I'm in awe of how much of just a downright to the core hater you are. In your core, there's just this black hate that is nothing to do with your skin color.
First of all, Juneteenth is tomorrow. Don't say black. Juneteenth is tomorrow.
It's oozing this color, okay?
Alex just said Lukaku is better than Cavani.
Absolutely. Cavani over here pushing over 19-year-olds for Villa start Sansfield. Why are you mushing 19-year-olds?
Okay,
you're a 41-year-old ranch slave owner in Uruguay. You swear,
that's your uncle. First of all, Caesar, did you see the dude push him on the ground right before that?
I didn't watch that. I was only watching the highlights.
Yeah, that was right. That was in it. He put the dude. Cavani passed the ball, and the dude pushed him and knocked him down for no reason. And then two dudes
get to make people bend over for him.
Two dudes tried to attack Cavani. He had to thug it out.
Okay, the two dudes tried to attack Cavani. Is a little bit of a stretch.
Oh my god.
He was mushing 19-year-olds in Argentina. Great, dude. Don't worry. Gary Medel's on his way to back you up. Another old fart is on his way to play for Boca also. And you'll probably get another. Yeah, he is. He's he's signing for Boca.
Look at you are keeping up with Argentine football. Okay.
No, No,
Best
I was
league in
thinking
South
of
America.
Brazil football, and they let him go from
Best
Atletico
league
Mineiro.
in
Nice
South America.
try.
Okay, you keep up with Nazi teams. You know what? I'll say this about
Owned by
Lukaku.
Americans.
Lukaku versus Cavani. I feel like I like Lukaku's like career trajectory more than Cavani's. I feel like Cavani stayed at PSG too long. But you did watch Turkey versus Georgia.
I did.
You said it was lit. Alex said it was lit.
It was a lit game. Can't pronounce his name. Kava. He was like not doing the best in the beginning.
Who?
Kavats. I can't.
Oh,
Kavatsvila?
the one from Napoli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. KK man. He went out there. He was doing his thing. In the second half more. First half, it looked like they were kind of really trying to lock him down, like prioritize him. Turkey was lit the whole time. The crowd was nuts. I mean, that was a nutty crowd. And also kudos to Georgia. They were getting it cracking too. The Georgians were getting it cracking too. That is their first tournament. So they got it in. That was really cool to see. The midfield, the striker from Mets.
Something with the M. He's a baller though. I've seen him play in the
Yeah, baller. He kept doing like these touches where if he would receive the touch, he would pop it up in the air a little bit and spin around and kick it. And it was working, dude. It was lit. So it was really good. Turkey also brought in the homie from Lille Yildiz or something. Yildiz? Is it Yildiz?
Yilmaz. I think Yilmaz.
Baller. We're getting it cracking. Also, the young dude from Galatasaray.
Oh no. Yazici
was getting it cracking. Also, Yilich or whatever the hell the guy from Galatasaray. I don't know. Another Y. Also getting it bracking over there, getting it. So Turkey was a fun team to watch. I still think they're gonna lose. But they also have a fullback that I don't know who he is. That guy is really good. They got a fullback. They're actually both their fullbacks certified ballers, really good players. Like they got baller fullbacks. So
Turkey, you mean?
Yeah, I think Turkey's left back is a right footer. He was getting it in. He was really getting it in. So fun team to watch. Even though one of their center backs has long braids, I'm curious about those braids. They kind of hang low too. I'm like, there's a lot of hang time on those braids, dog. They're like literally to here. I'm like, yo, what's going on there, dog? I don't know, but. Yeah, Turkey was a lit game. Great goal by Arda. Arda looked like he was tired the whole game, and then it was really cute. He just got the ball and scored a goal. I think his big issue is he's way too flat-footed. He needs to run on the balls of his feet, not on the insides of his soles when he runs. And he like doesn't have. He's very slow too. I'm gonna keep it real, very slow. Yeah. But you give this man a little bit of breathing room, he's gonna launch a curler. He can score a goal. And that is and once again, guys like that, international ball is on and cracking. You look at Hummus.
I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say
some good stuff. You open up 3 yards on this man, suddenly we got to go here. So but when we play club soccer, like he looks like Hummus looks great on in Colombia, but everywhere else I'm like, oh,
come on, dog.
Sorry, this man's a certified journeyman. Like, sorry.
Oh, he ain't have to do him like that.
Can't even start at Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo's dog crap.
Well, he doesn't want to start for a Nazi team for real.
He signed for them.
Yeah, but he don't want to like start for a Nazi team all the way like that. You know what I'm saying?
He might go to Boca though.
Who, Hummus?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Okay.
Oh, that's not Nazi? That's not Nazi.
That's
not Nazi? You said Nazi real fast for Sao Paulo.
Caesar,
Nazi Boca took a long time to come out.
Can I say it? I'm about to say it right now.
We're waiting.
Caesar. First of all, Boca Juniors has traditionally been a Nazi team.
Hurry up! What is this delay? Are they paying you?
Until
you used to be a River Plate fan, you fake ass.
Until Cavani showed up.
Oh my God! There's just no way.
Okay, Caesar, how's there not
Bam in 2024? I just want to talk to 2018 Bam. Okay, you turned into a freaking Boca Junior fan and a Lazio fan. Your push to the right wing Hitler agenda is more powerful than ever before, dude. You've switched sides so hard. Okay, it's crazy.
Can I just say this?
Yeah, defend Lazio too. We want to hear why.
Lazio was traditionally a Nazi club.
And you were like, I'm going to watch 14 games.
until Guendouzi showed up, and they were like, you know what? We're not going to be Nazis until he leaves again.
That's just the terrible thing, dude.
Okay, then let's get into the game today. The other game today that we watched. Portugal versus Czechia. They are not the Czech Republic anymore. They are Czechia.
Respect. I'm not calling them Czech, but I'm respecting them.
Also,
you earned that freedom.
Also, Turkey is actually Turkey now, to be technical.
Okay, I'll call them Turkey now.
Who?
I'll call them Turkey now.
Okay, I used to have a shorty from there. She was from Adana.
I do too.
She was from Adana, right down there. I think she married a white Marine though, or Air Force guy. But I did want to see Portugal. I do like the Portuguese team. Shout out to them for colonizing what's today Brazil. That's how we got Caesar.
Thank you.
If it wasn't for them, how we have Caesar?
We would just be Dutch ballers. My bad.
Like Soldier Boy says, shout out to slavery. That's how we got these chains. He didn't say that.
That's a fucking horrible line if we said that.
He didn't say that.
Chains is just there's no world where that's okay, dog.
He didn't say that exactly. He didn't
say that. You celebrate Juneteenth because I'm really confused on what's going on here.
Caesar, can I send you a clip from Frosty from Juneteenth? It's on my YouTube page. I'm gonna send it to you. It's really funny. But anyway, I was excited to see Portugal. Czechia, I didn't really know like who they have. Usually this team's got like one guy. But I do like watching the game today and like seeing the other results from like the big clubs. I do feel like it's like those first match jitters. Like you don't want to like you really just don't want to lose your first match.
Yeah. Also, Germany got hit with some gross ass weather today. Like,
it was raining
monsoon rains. I'm gonna give also credit. The pitch for the Georgia-Turkey game was immaculate, dude. It was crazy. It was bombing rain. I didn't see one splash. Like it looked like that field they got in Dortmund is A1 to the max. So maybe it's not the same thing in Leipzig where Portugal was. I saw a couple passes Pepe did that joint just kept rolling. That ball is speeding through that water. So it probably tough. I saw a lot of missed passes. People were kind of passing and looked like they were off. That's going to happen when the rain is coming down like that. Jitters are important too. Just not optimal weather to get it cracking. But I did see some players on Portugal that kind of looked like they were running, starting with the back foot rather than pushing off the front to get it cracking. They were kind of like, okay, I got the ball. I guess I'll go now, rather than like, give me this damn ball so I can go. Like, I need that energy shift needs to happen. I'm worried about only the fact that they have one of my least favorite managers of all time. So I don't know how you're going to get that, but they have a lot of really good veteran leadership on Portugal that can, rally into victories like this. They've been there where it's been 0-0 for a long time. One goal changes the game. It looked like they had a mentality the whole time where we just got to score. Like we get a score, and mind you, it had to be the foster child they got, who's like 11 years old, was the one to put that result in there for them. Along with Neto, I want credit for that.
Well, I think that everybody had a good game except for Nuno Mendes. Like he was terrible. Like he was really, really bad, and I don't know. And then like towards like before he got subbed, he was looking tired. And I'm just like, is that because you play at PSG and you're lazy now? Like, I don't know what that's about.
Is it the formation? Is it like,
no,
I don't know what it is.
He just played poorly. He's not really like that crazy good like that. Like
I think he's just athletic. Like
he's athletic. Fast. He's fast and like, he's a big dude.
Yeah. Bernardo did look that average too. I'm sorry.
I was thinking they should have took out Bernardo Silva too.
I think they should have subbed him out for that dude from Wolves and then brought in somebody else too. Like the wing, I don't know, the play, they didn't have a really winger. They kind of had like,
no, they didn't.
They had like Bruno and what's his name?
Vitinha. But Bernardo Silva was dropping back a lot too. So like the formation did get kind of like skewed a little bit. to where they were just like pushing up the left, and there was like so much space on the right, and they just like wouldn't go there sometimes. And I'm like yelling at the TV, like, hit the ball wide. But I do feel like Bernardo Silva, I don't know what they were trying to do. Like maybe they were trying to like make him look like he's a right winger, and he's just not.
Don't like it. Don't like it.
He's a midfielder, and he's going to end up dropping back into the midfield. You have other players that can play up there on the wing and get an actual formation cracking.
Hey, Roberto Martinez, I'm gonna say it again. I know they're trying to do what England did. It's not the same. I don't think I necessary where you need to start Cancelo no matter what. I get Cancelo needs to play. I agree.
I
done
agree.
a lot for a team. Maybe he should be playing left back where he's good at. He's good at playing left back rather than Nunes. I'd rather have Cancelo at left back than Nuno personally. He's better at crossing because crossing seems to be a real big issue for that man. It's insane. It's like he can't control his foot. So slide Bernardo back in that midfield, maybe play with Bruno. You have guys that can cover the midfield. They have guys that put in footwork for the midfield. Bring in one of these slicey wingers to put out there too, because you need to have that attack. You need to have attack on both ends. All they have to do is just front load one side because you don't have a winger on the other side to cause any threats. You know the ball's going to keep going down the left over and over the middle. The right channel needs to be a threat too for a counter. No one's going to want to rotate there and throw the ball there.
Well, that's the thing too. It's like you're playing this 3-5-2, and it's just like,
oh god, I
just play a 4-3-3. You have the players for it. Like play a formation that lets someone like Rafael Leao get a lot of space on the left.
Yeah.
That makes
5 guys back there. You got to have a 4-3-3 to spread out and distribute the ball better. Could break it down with 8 players sitting up top. It's too much congestion. It doesn't work that way.
It's too many midfielders, dude. Like you need people that'll push the line. You need somebody that'll get down there on counters. And yeah, Alex says, oh yeah, I'd be forgetting that you can show these on the screen.
Oh, whoa! Absolutely feels upward.
Absolutely agree. Roberto Martinez is the biggest fraud, like unbelievably a fraud. He needs to go back to Everton. I'm tired of seeing him manage teams with great players. This is the thing though, and we've talked about this a million times in the past. Like,
no, let him coach Anderlecht or some crap.
A soccer coach, like you just don't really do a lot, dude. Like you're not really doing that much. Unless you're Pep or like one of these dudes that's like a super tactical guy, which there's only like 5. Other than that, you're just like managing subs and like motivation. Other than that, like they know what they're doing. Or you're like
keeping them up with their training, like giving them training.
You're telling them like switch side. Okay, like you go on this side. You go on this side.
International coach. You're really just.
So it's just like you're not really doing a lot for real. And like Roberto Martinez, like he has too much ego for what he's done in his career. You won the FA Cup with like Watford or something like that. That's cute. That shit was like 15 years ago though. Like it's just
in England, that goes a long way because they still love this man. He feels upwards. Also, I'm going to give credit. I think that dude that came on, Gonzalo Ignacio, he's pretty good, dog. That's a good player.
Well, he's better than
back. Yo, he's good, dude. I want to keep an eye on him. He's pretty good.
He's better than freaking Nuno Mendes. Oh no, I'm sorry. He won the FA Cup with Wigan Athletic, I think it was.
Okay, that's actually way more impressive. Not playing.
Oh wait,
that was back in like 2000 Winwell.
Wait, what's the football league trophy?
Oh, isn't that the original? Isn't that the championship before?
What the hell is this? Is this like the? Oh no, this is some other shit. Okay, no. Okay, no. He didn't win the FA Cup with the Wigan. He did win the FA Cup in 2013. So
yeah, I feel like I remember
that. This is hilarious. I respect the anti-colonial struggle that Martinez has embarked on by ruining colonizing nations' football teams.
He could be on a bigger path that we just don't understand. He could be the real freedom fighter that we've been looking for. Go take over colonizing nations, soccer teams, and dismantle them from the inside. He could be the inside man.
Well, let me just say this. Caesar is a Portugal fan, and on this podcast, we made a podcast, he did say that Cristiano Ronaldo is better than Brazilian Ronaldo. He said that with he didn't think about it. So some people love the colonizers. They love their own colonizers, and that's Caesar, who has a lot of colonizer blood, which means that he should be donating to Black Americans for Juneteenth.
You on this podcast declared me an immigrant from Brazil as as basically more destructive than the white man was for America and Black people upon Juneteenth. Do you understand how insane that statement is?
You know, it sounds crazy, but
because it is crazy.
But in reality, it's correct. What's the name? I do question Portugal's chances because of Roberto Martinez. He is an idiot. He's
an idiot. He's the kind of man where something that could be resolved, and he would make it dramatic, and then all of a sudden we're looking at a game where it's Gonzalo and Nuno up top because he's mad about something. I'm like, what? Why did you do this?
Okay, let's go into the second match day here, starting tomorrow.
Okay,
let's see what games you're excited for. If you're excited for it, just tell me. Croatia, Albania. No. Okay. Germany, Hungary.
No.
Scotland, Switzerland.
Absolutely. I guess I'm skipping tomorrow.
So okay,
I'm gonna get a day off.
Slovenia, Serbia.
Oof! Now you're just making me want to cry. No.
Denmark, England.
Interested.
Okay, Spain, Italy.
Interested, but it's gonna be very boring.
Okay. I haven't gotten one yet. Slovakia, Ukraine.
Politically interested.
Poland, Austria.
No, but damn, a lot of history there. We're doing a lot of good history here, you know.
And they're playing in Germany.
Oh, hell. 2024, we have Poland versus Austria in Germany. This is how you know we can grow as people. We can it's all good. It can be all good.
It'll be really funny if the Austria fans come a little
Oh, that'd be great. If they're just they're doing Heil chants, that'd be great.
They're like, remember us?
I mean, I will say this on my very legal channel that I was watching these games. The chat was the most Hitler-filled comments I ever seen in my life, and I was buck wild laughing. It was so
which game?
For the Portugal game, there was a lot of Heils going on in there. There was also in the France game, there was some monkey chants in the chat. Whoever the admin for the ghetto channel was, it's great that he had to disable the chat. I thought that was so funny. I'm like, they can't even be racist and Zionist and freaks on damn backwater channels. And it's so funny.
That's crazy.
It's the best part, dog. I'm gonna start screenshotting the chat and putting it in WhatsApp so you can see it.
Please do.
It's insane.
You were probably doing them too. Netherlands, France.
Huh? Netherlands, France? Oh, that's a banger. That's a certified. That could be a final. I'm watching that. That could be a final right there.
Okay, Georgia versus Czechia.
No, because Chechnya looks like they're the worst team to watch play against. I'm not watching that. Number 13, I kid you not. 2009, I was better than you. I promise I was. Number 13 on their team? No way.
Okay, I could have sworn you said 14, but maybe you did say 13.
Number 13.
Let's see who this fool is. Oh yeah, I remember he came in. He plays for Slavia Prague. Okay. Moimir Chittle. Jeez. Okay.
He's Dookie sauce.
He has 6 goals and 13 appearances for Chechnya. That's crazy.
Well, who do they play against? Who do they even play against?
Okay, what about Turkey versus Portugal?
Banger. Turkey wins too.
Ooh, okay, and then Belgium versus Romania.
Ooh, Romania win. Damn, Romania might top of that group. I'm not gonna lie. Romania might fuck around top of that group, dog. They're lucky that one dude they have that one little baller winger, Dragon School or something. He just messed his ACL up or something like that in the friendlies. And he was I'm like, damn, that was low key lit, but I no. Also, Romania's flag is kind of fun too. It's fun. It's a fun flag. It's a lot going on there.
Romania's flag is
We
3
got
colors.
mustard, blue, and red. We're doing a lot, dude. Hell yeah.
Belgium is mustard, black, and red.
Yeah. And Belgium before this had the dopest jersey of all time. I don't know what happened. The flames on the socks was goated, but I don't know. They decided to go boring maroon again.
Maroon 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're excited for a lot of matches. I'm basically excited for Netherlands, France.
You watching 2 games in 4 days of games is a big crime. Like, it's a big crime.
I'm not a group stage guy, dude. Groups, especially
You're
the
not a
first
group stage, you're not a group stage girly?
No, especially the first one, it's always going to be so boring usually.
Yeah, but you're here. I want to see like the aesthetics. We're here.
It's just in Germany, dude. Like, it's whatever.
But the fact you couldn't just get some coffee and watch a little Atlanta, Georgia versus Turkey.
No.
Come on, that's kind of whack. You didn't, because Georgia would have definitely beat Portugal. That team played today. I'm sorry, they're way more lit. They're better than Czech. They're better than like Czech is. I don't know how that team Chechnya. I don't know how they got Czechia. I don't know how Czechia got into Euros and Norway didn't. That's how I know Norway's booty sauce. You got all these young ballers. You can't even beat this big old tree folk playing at Czechia. Like, nah.
Okay, well, I don't know if they were in the same group, but anyway.
Those guys are tall for nothing. It's a whole bunch of tall for nothings on that team.
Okay.
Patrick Schick looked horrible. I mean, he looked like he hasn't played since like 2009.
He didn't play very well. I've liked him in the past, and I think
he got injured though, right? Didn't he come off a big injury?
I think so. Last Euros, he had like a half the field goal, which was really cool. But I think he's lazy too, honestly. Okay, well, Caesar, also, the Copa America starts on Thursday. I think the first match is Argentina versus Canada. We already know Canada's going to win that. But you're still excited for Copa America, yeah?
Very excited. Hurry up. Let's go. And it's going to be in a good time zone. I'll be here and alive. It won't be 6 a.m. trying to abuse and destroy me mentally. I'm happy it's at a good time. Can't wait to watch some Brazil. Can't wait to watch some Argentina because I hate them. I can't wait to watch some of these teams play.
Brazil's first match is against Costa Rica, who Neymar
in LA,
who Neymar cried about.
Neymar, famous for balling his brains out for beating Costa Rica, which I'll never forget on this podcast. I said it was great, but dude, you don't have to get your BPM to 150 over it. Like, I mean, this is great, but this place has probably less people on it than Itaparica does, which is an island in Brazil. They probably got the same population.
That's Florianopolis.
Which is one of the most disgusting names for a city ever. Florianopolis, I hate it.
That's where they balling out at, though.
Belo Horizonte is a good name, though.
That's true.
A name of a city called Good Horizon. I gotta love that. I love that.
USA's first match is against Bolivia on Sunday.
The sweethearts of South America,
I guess. And Uruguay's first match is against Panama. They'll probably lose. But yeah, we'll get some good matches coming up.
Cavani's not on the team.
Exactly. But Cavani was like, you know what? You know what Cavani said? He was like, because
I'm going to continue being a racist slave owner, farm owner, supporting disgusting shit in Argentina.
Okay. Cavani said, I'm going to stay. He said, don't cry for me, Argentina. I'm going to stay at Boca Juniors since y'all stopped being Nazis because of me. I'm going to play for Boca Juniors instead of going to Copa America.
You know what? Cavani's a coon for that. He's a coon for that. He should have went and played for Uruguayan team. To go to play in Argentina, you're scum for that. Actually, you know what? I totally forgot that this man went to South America. And upon returning to South America, he goes and plays for an Argentinian team? That's how I know you ain't none but shit, dude. You're whack as fuck for that. You're playing for Boca Juniors? At least play for River Plate.
Caesar,
Boca?
Caesar. First of all,
Boca Juniors?
Caesar. First of all, Advincula plays for Boca Juniors
The
too.
fuck him too. I don't give a fuck about Vincula. What the hell? I'm not holding Cavani and Vincula in the same book. Who are you?
Also, he didn't. They probably weren't going to call him up. That's probably right why he retired. Because they have Marcelo Bielsa now. He's insane. What up, Dan, in the building? But yeah, excited for Copa America. We'll see what happens. I'm not excited that it's on Fox. It's really annoying that both these.
Fox is the worst. This is the first. Check about this out, people. Just so you know how.
Hold on. Let me respond to Sultan.
He didn't say Jamaica was in Africa. I'm telling you, only Bam defends this freak. He literally went to go play in Argentina, and the man that said he was gonna retire. You're gonna retire in Argentina, you fucking loser.
First of all, can I respond to what Sultan said here? Cavani didn't say Jamaica was in Africa. Okay, Caesar, I need you to listen too, because I already see what you're doing. You're looking for your next anime episode.
No, I'm looking for Cavani shit right now.
Cavani, can you listen to me before you do it, please? Can you listen to me, please? Because I know the quote.
Cavani's kind of phony. This dude started off at Palermo. That's kind of fugazi, dog.
Caesar, that's on the island, dog.
Starting your career off in Italy?
Caesar. He didn't start his career in Palermo. He started his career in Uruguay, Danubio or whatever. Caesar, first of all, Palermo wears them pink jerseys, though.
Them shit's fire, but yeah.
Okay. Cavani didn't say Jamaica was in Africa. They asked him, what do you think it's going to be like to play against Jamaica? And he said, I love
Africans.
Oh, my God. He said,
I can't wait to play those Africans.
Jesus Christ. Can I finish? He said, it'll be like playing any other African team. It'll be hold on.
That's even worse. That couldn't be worse.
Can I finish, please? He said it'll be like any other African team. It'll be a hard match. It won't be easy.
Why is it hard? Is it because they're big and strong?
Can I finish?
Tell us, Cavani. That's even worse, dog. But please dig this man a bigger hole. Cancel Cavani 2024. Cancel Cavani?
Can I finish the quote? He said it'll be like playing any other African team. But he said that because
they're so what?
Because Cavani understands that
how hard black people work on his farm.
Cavani understands that everybody comes from Africa.
Oh my God! You are a Charlotte. You are, sir. You're the. Oh my God! You're the one. You sound like the guy at the damn plantation saying he's not beating you because he hates you. He's beating you to make you work harder. This is disgusting behavior.
Can I finish, please? If they would have asked Cavani, hey, you're playing against China, what do you think it's going to be? He would have been like, oh, it's like
they work really hard.
He's going to say it's like playing against any other African team because he understands.
No fucking way he's going to say that. He's not going to. He never thought a Chinese person ever originated from Africa in his fucking life, dude. No way.
Because human life originates from Africa. So that's what Cavani was trying to tell people. Just like Jamaica, China is just like an African team because we're all from Africa, just like Ivory Coast too.
Oh, yeah.
So
interesting, dude.
You don't necessarily believe that the original man is from Africa. You never did your 5%er courses. You know what I'm saying? So
he's like, he must be from Africa because all I have is Africans on my farm. Now, if he had a Chinese on his farm, would he think that the Chinese man's from Africa too?
First of all, there's not literally one black person on his ranch. I've never seen that before. But Cavani also used to he employed a Nigerian immigrant when he was playing for Napoli. He talked about it in his book. There was a dude who was like, hey, like, you know, I'm looking for work. Like, is there anything I can do for you? And Cavani was like, yeah, dude, come through. He employed a black person and not for slave wages like your uncle.
Listen,
But
dude, my uncle and Cavani can both go to hell because they're both racist. That's great.
no, Cavani's not a racist. He's actually
Cavani, bam, bam,
he's a black
bam.
supremacist. He's an
You're not
African
gonna sit
supremacist.
here. You literally, I don't know what happened to you, but something switched in your brain where you thought it was okay to defend Lazio and people that go to
I didn't defend
Lazio,
Lazio.
and now you're defending someone going to Boca because you like it. So I just want to know if we had a trifecta of racism. Nacho goes in place for what? Bologna? You're like, it's all good?
Bologna's a lefty team.
Okay, what's the other one that Thiago Motta's from? Cagliari?
No,
If you
the
think
worst
Cagliari is all good,
the worst one in Italy is Hellas Verona.
and you'd be like, he'd be like, oh, they brought Nacho there to institute change. Is that what it is?
I think he could do it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Anyway, Cavani was just telling everybody that the original man is from Africa. And also, first of all, does he have to know geography? Americans don't know shit about geography. He's from America. He's from South America. He don't have to know geography. He never went to school. He been playing football, being the best center forward of all time his whole life. But Sultan, I appreciate you bringing that up because although, like, it's really funny because we literally had this conversation years ago. I've said all this before on the podcast. He's acting like it's the first time he's ever heard me say all this before. Cavani is letting the world know we're all from Africa. Africa. Cavani doesn't have that Portuguese colonizer blood like Caesar does.
What blood does he have?
He has Italian blood. They didn't really colonize like that. You know what I'm saying? So, he can't really relate to you.
That's got to be like, you win. You're going to the limit now.
They barely colonized, like barely.
Yeah, but historically, where has Italy been kind of riding with?
I'm talking about colonization.
No, I'm going too far in the future.
Italy didn't enslave nobody. They don't have no. None of these countries speak Italian here. They don't speak Italian.
No. How about religiously? What was Italy doing religiously?
First of all, Italy didn't even exist till like 1850s.
Oh, okay. So we associate with Romans, and those people, they're like Roman and the Catholic Church. Those aren't Italians. Those were like
no, that's not Italy. No, Italy didn't exist till like 1850s.
Italy got a city called Rome, but okay. I mean, I guess it's just not the same. My bad.
Bad lefty. What? I don't even get it. Racist ass bam spelling Africa with that German K. I don't really get down like that, but there's a lot of things that Caesar needs to understand about his colonizer past that he just wants to deny. Yeah. And it's okay. And then you brought up Thais, and if you want to keep bringing her up, we can. I got quiet. Okay. Anyway,
you keep defending Lazio and defending Boca Juniors. Clearly, your favorite Paramount Plus teams to watch. That's great. I'm happy for you. Big Paramount Pluser.
Okay, not even okay. This is not even to be funny. I don't really like teams that much. I like players. So if a player I like goes to a team I hate, I gotta root for the player. Now, when Lazio plays without Guendouzi, I want them to lose. But when Guendouzi's there, I want them to win because of him.
That's disgusting. But go ahead.
Caesar, you're the exact same. Caesar, you're got a Nasser jersey coming to you right now.
No, Etihad.
Oh, so much different. Anyway,
I'm gonna wear that shit on Power Report too.
Absolutely. Nobody will know except for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, we made a podcast. Thank you everybody for coming through. Thank you, Bad Lefty, for coming at the end. Pause. Hopefully we see you on Thursday for a Power Report. Maybe Caesar will come back at some point. I highly doubt it. Thank you, Sultan in the chat, Alex in the chat, Dan in the chat. Okay, Caesar has a whole raccoon there. Interesting.
It's my new logo.
Okay, Caesar's a raccoon in heart.
Just like Cavani.
Not exactly, but sure. But anyway, we made a podcast. We'll be back at some point. I don't know, maybe like let me see the Copa America schedule. Maybe we can do after. I want to say like after the USA match on Sunday.
I'd be
Let's
down.
Or maybe we just do maybe actually no. Let's do Monday. No, let's do Tuesday. What the hell? There's so many matches. It's annoying now because it's like you want to do them after
No,
a certain match.
weekend would be better. Let's do a weekend.
Yeah, probably do a weekend. All right. Anyway, we made a podcast. Holler at y'all.